All right, in this video we're going to be looking at adding polynomials. When adding polynomials, you need to make sure that your answer is in standard form. Standard form is whenever it is written, the polynomial is written with the exponents in descending order. And the variables, if there's more than one, should be written in alphabetical order. So an example of a polynomial in standard form is 5x cubed minus 2x squared plus 4x minus 2. So we have a power of 3, then 2, then 1, and then a power of 0, which is a constant. To add polynomials, we need to combine the like terms and then write our sum in descending exponential order in standard form. Remember that like terms, they have the same base and the same exponent on those bases. So 1x squared and negative 5x squared are like terms. 3x and negative 9x, those are like terms. And whenever you add the like terms, you just add the exponents. All right, here's our first example. So we want to add these two polynomials. What I typically do is start with the highest power and add those like terms first. That way I can just keep it in standard form as I go, and I don't have to do that at the end. So those are our like terms with the highest power are negative 3x to the fourth and positive 2x to the fourth. So negative 3 plus 2 is negative 1. So that's my first term, negative x to the fourth. And then the next smallest exponent is a power of 3. And I only have one term with the power of 3, so I'm just going to add that to my polynomial. Next would be a power of 2. I only have one term with a power of 2, so I add that to my polynomial. Next is a power of 1. I've got two terms with a power of 1, 2x and 9x. 2x plus 9x is 11x. And then lastly is the constants, negative 12 and 4. Negative 12 plus 4 is negative 8. All right, next example. We have two more polynomials that we need to add. Again, following the same procedure, start with the highest power, which is going to be that I have one term that has a power of 5. That's the negative 8x to the fifth. So I just write that at the front of my polynomial. Next lower power would be a power of 4. I've got two terms with a power of 4. All right, negative 14 plus 7 is negative 7, and then x to the fourth. Next power is going to be a power of 3. I've got two terms with a power of 3, two x cubed terms. So 5x cubed minus x cubed minus 1x cubed is going to be 4x cubed. And then the powers of 2. X squared plus 10x squared is 12x, x squared plus 10x squared is 11x squared. And then lastly is the constants. Negative 7, next is the linear terms, so power of 1, so 3x plus 4x is 7x. And then now lastly the constants are negative 7 and negative 2. Negative 7 plus negative 2 is negative 9. All right. Last two examples are subtracting polynomials. The reason why I didn't add subtraction to the title is because subtracting is just adding a negative. So what I will do on both of the examples is just change the subtraction symbol to an addition and then change the sign of everything that is being subtracted. All right, so I'll go ahead and subtract the change the subtraction symbol to an addition symbol, and then I change the sign of all the terms in the polynomial that was being subtracted. I changed all of those signs, and now I just go back to what I did in example 1 and 2, add up the like terms. Start with the highest power. I only have one x to the fifth term, So I add that to the front of my polynomial. Next is x to the fourth. I've got 2x to the fourth terms. 1x to the fourth minus 9x to the fourth is negative 8x to the fourth. Then my x cubed terms, I've got two of them. 7x cubed plus 5x cubed is 12x cubed. Then the x squared terms, negative 3x squared minus 3x squared is negative 6x squared. The x terms, 8x minus 2x is 6x. And then lastly is the constants. Negative 2 minus 3 is negative 5. And last example is another subtraction problem. Again, I'm going to start by changing the subtraction sign to an addition sign. And whenever I do that, I need to change the sign of everything being subtracted. Now I can go ahead and add the like terms, starting with the highest power, which is x to the fourth. 2x to the fourth plus 1x to the fourth is 3x to the fourth. And the lowest term is, next lowest power is going to be x cubed, 5x cubed. There's only one x cubed term, so I'm just going to add the 5x cubed. Next is the x squared terms. I've got two of them. Negative 1x squared minus 4x squared is negative 5x squared. And then the x terms, got two of them. Negative 10x plus 2x is negative 8x. And then lastly is the constant. I only have one constant, so I'm just going to add the negative 1 to the end.